up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. Oh Lord, here we go. Another one. I think I'm gonna just start putting a clip of DJ Khaled just saying another one, because like I keep saying, I feel like this has opened up like the floodgates to people coming out. Paula Abdul sues American Idol executive producer Nigel Lythgoe for assault. OM goodness. So it says here, Abdul accused Lythgoe of sexual assaulting her twice during her stints as a judge on American Idol and So You Think You Can Dance. I saw this, when was it? I saw this yesterday on Instagram and I saved it and I totally forgot to talk about it. But we're going to read on here. If you guys don't see the link to the article in the description box, just know I am reading this off of Fox News, but it is everywhere. Okay? Don't be surprised if we see another one before the clock hits 12 today for 2023. Anyway, it says here, Paula Abdul has sued American Idol and So You Think You Can Dance executive producer Nigel Lythgoe for assault. This was confirmed yesterday, Saturday. In a lawsuit filed on Friday in Los Angeles Superior Court, the 61-year-old singer alleged that Lythgoe, 74, assaulted her twice during her stints as a judge on the reality competition shows, according to a copy of the complaint obtained by Fox News Digital. To say that I am shocked and saddened by the allegations made against me by Paula is a wild understatement, Lythgoe said in a statement to Fox News Digital. For more than 2 decades, Paula and I have interacted as dear and entirely platonic friends and colleagues. I have watched a lot of those shows, especially when these two were on it. They seemed like they were really good friends. So, but hey, you never know. You never know what happens behind closed doors. But this is him speaking out. He continued, yesterday, however, out of the blue, I learned of these claims in the press, and I want to be clear. Not only are they false, they are deeply offensive to me and to everything I stand for. While Paula's history of erratic behavior is well known, I can't pretend to understand exactly why she would file a lawsuit that she must know is untrue. But I can promise that I will fight this appalling smear with everything I have. So, this is the only one that I've come across where the other person is speaking out, and not only speaking out, but really fighting against everything. Well, no, aside from Kevin Hart, I didn't cover that one, but that was another one that was out. If you guys don't know, he was also going through something recently in regards to somebody trying to blackmail him, or something was going on with that, but it's probably the same exact thing. It says here, the lawsuit, Abdul claimed that for the first alleged assault incident occurred in, In the lawsuit, Abdul claimed that the first alleged assault incident occurred in an elevator during one of the initial seasons of American Idol. Lythgoe shoved Abdul against the wall, then grabbed her privates and breast and began shoving his tongue down her throat. The court documents said. The lawsuit continued. Abdul attempted to push Lythgoe away from her. When the doors to the elevator for her door opened, Abdul ran out of the elevator and to her hotel room. Abdul quickly called one of her representatives in tears to inform them of the assault. Abdul was a member of American Idol's original judges panel along Simon Cowell and Randy Jackson during the show's first 8 seasons from 2002 to 2009. Lythgoe served as the showrunner of American Idol from 2002 to 2008. He returned as an executive producer for the show's 10th season in 2010, but departed at the end of the 12th season in 2013. Lythgoe made another return to American Idol in 2016 to executive produce the show's series finale. Lythgoe co-created So You Think You Can Dance with American Idol creator Simon Fuller and served as a judge for the dance competition series' first 16 seasons from 2005 to 2019. Earlier this month, Entertainment Weekly reported that Lythgoe would return as a judge for the upcoming 18th season of So You Think You Can Dance. Abdul served as a guest judge during the 10th season in 1913. I'm trying to think. This is just talking about her career. In the filing, Abdul accused Lythgoe of assaulting her for a second time while she was a judge on So You Think You Can Dance in 2015. The straight-up singer alleged that the incident took place at his home after she had joined him for dinner. Abdul stated that she attended the dinner because she believed that Lythgoe had extended her a professional invitation. Toward the end of the evening, Lythgoe forced himself on top of Abdul while she was seated on his couch and attempted to kiss her while proclaiming that the two would make an excellent power couple, the lawsuit alleged. Abdul pushed Lythgoe off her, explaining that she was not interested in his advances and immediately left. In addition, Abdul accused Lythgoe of assaulting one of her assistants during the production of So You Think You Can Dance of 2015. In the lawsuit, Abdul claimed that she witnessed an incident during which Lythgoe allegedly pressed himself against her assistant and began to grope her without consent. Abdul also accused Lythgoe of verbal harassment and bullying during her time on American Idol. The choreographer alleged that she faced discrimination and received less pay than her male counterparts on the show. Let's see here. It says, for years, Abdul has remained silent about the assault and harassment she experienced on account of Lythgoe due to fear of speaking out against one of the most well-known producers on television competition shows who could easily break her career as a television personality and being ostracized and blackballed by an industry that had a pattern of protecting powerful men and silencing survivors of assault and harassment, the court document stated. About Abdul claimed that Lythgoe knew and was aware that his actions and behavior toward her were inappropriate and even criminal. Let's see here. Lost my place here, y'all. Oh, here we go. It says in the court documents, the Grammy Award winner alleged that she received a taunting phone call from Lythgoe years after the incidents. Indeed, at one point, Lythgoe called Abdul and taunted her that they should celebrate because it had been 7 years and the statute of limitations had run. The lawsuit claimed. What? He called her, taunting her, telling her to celebrate. What? Lythgoe clearly knew that his assaults of Abdul were not just wrong, but that he held the power to keep her silent. That's wild if that's true. In addition to Lythgoe, the production companies behind American Idol and So You Think You Can Dance, including American Idol Productions, Dance Nation Productions, 19 Entertainment, and Fremantle Media North America, were also named as defendants in the lawsuit. The lawsuit was filed on behalf of Abdul by the Los Angeles-based firm Johnson & Johnson under California's Sexual Abuse and Cover-Up Accountability Act. The law, titled AB 2777, extended the statute of limitations for civil suits in some sexual assault cases. AB 2777 was passed with the express purpose of giving voice to survivors of sexual abuse who had been pressured, coerced, or otherwise deterred from holding their abusers to account in the pre-Me Too era, said managing partner Douglas L. Johnson said in a statement to Fox News Digital. We are proud to help provide Ms. Abdul with the access to courts and megaphone for her story to be told. And it says Ms. Abdul should be commended for the immense courage required to take action against the type of abuse that was inflicted upon her, Johnson added, particularly when the alleged abuser is a figure so dominant in her profession. It was clearly a difficult decision to make, but Ms. Abdul knows that she stands both in the shoes and on the shoulders of many other similarly situated survivors, and she is determined to see that justice is done. Oh, this is a doozy. But again, as I've been stating after each and every one of these, who's next? Whether this is true or not, these are all coming out as accusations. None of these people have been arrested for any of this stuff. Okay? None of these people have gone down for this stuff. These are all accusations. These are all being, I guess, in the process of being held in court. The fact that he spoke out and said that he was going to fight with everything he had to make sure that this wasn't true. You know, we don't know if this stuff is true or not. No matter who it is, which story comes out, we don't know what's true or not, because for one, these things have happened so long ago. If you think about how many seasons American Idol has, this was in the very beginning, the initial season. So that's in the beginning. There's tons of them. But we won't know what happens until they actually go to court and present all of this. And my thing is, what are they using? Like, what are they going to ask for, or what are they going to use in court to reprimand these people if they are in fact guilty? That's what I would want to know. Because you've got now Nigel from American Idol. You've got Kevin Hart. You've got the first one to go down was Jonathan Majors. He went to court, went to trial, but that was like, you know, we saw what was happening there, and that was like a different kind of animal. But still, you know, still, it's somebody who went down. Who was the next person? Oh my God, I'm drawing a blank. Vin Diesel. You know, one that I saw that I didn't I think it was Tyrone had done it yesterday. I didn't cover it, but I'm like, wow, that was another one. I think, what is it, Chris Jericho? I'm like, now in one of these articles I read that they have until today, I guess, to file these. I didn't know if there was a deadline. How long do you have to file these things? Is it a year from the time that this act was passed in California? What happens, you know, this law was passed in California, but it's just like, why only California? Like, what if there's actors and actresses in other parts of the country and they can't file? Like, you know, I've just got some questions about this stuff. But anyway, we won't know anything because these are all accusations that are coming out. These are not already in court. You know, Jonathan Majors aside, these are not, you know, no one's gotten arrested. No one's in court right now in trial. These are all accusations. Paula Abdul has gone through some stuff over the years. Some a little wacky, some not. But, you know, it's one of those things where we would have to see how this all plays out. And it seems like there's a lot more coming. And if today isn't the deadline, we're going into the new year, into 2024, seeing more people accused of these type of assaults. Yesterday, Jermaine Jackson, not yesterday, the day before. So it's almost like this act that was passed has opened up the floodgates for anybody who has. Now, I initially thought that this was anybody who has signed NDAs, who can break these NDAs now, if it had anything to do with assaulting or anything like that. So I guess that's one of the things that they really have to crack down on, as to whether or not this really actually in fact had anything to do with that. But I don't know, y'all. There's a lot of stuff back to back. Like, there's a lot of people. I mean, who knows who else? Tomorrow we might get somebody who's gonna be going into 2024 being accused next. You know, I don't know, you guys. I really don't know. It's a lot of information. It's with all of these accusations, it's their word against the persons who they're accusing. So we really don't know much. Interesting, though. Very interesting. Leave your comments down below. Give me your thoughts. What do you guys think about this particular one? Do you guys feel how I feel? It's just a matter of time before the next person is up. You know, it's almost like you just never know. You just never know. Leave your comments down below, and if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, hit like, share, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you guys can get notified whenever I pop up on your feed. I'll see you guys later. Toodle!